thank you all for being here, especially on such a warm day. My name is Alison Cormack, and I'm running for our City Council. I really feel incredibly lucky to live here in Palo Alto. This is a very special community, and when I did the library work, I became aware of how much the City Council does and how much we have to offer. Once upon a time, in a city not far away, people couldn't agree on a number. Some people thought it was 1, some people thought it was 2, some people wanted 3, some people wanted 5, some people wanted more. It's hard to imagine today, but this big fight that we were having in our city's history was about libraries. All of that disagreement really prevented us from getting things done. And once we all decided to do what worked for everyone, we built this amazing, thriving library. It makes me happy every single time I go to Mitchell Park. 3 things we learned from the library, and some of you have heard this before. 1, there is no substitute for hard work. 2, work with, talk to, listen to the people in the middle. They are the majority. And 3, be for something. Be positive, be professional, and be practical. And that's how I hope to serve all of us. There are perennial issues for Palo Alto that I know practically everyone agrees on, and they're housing and traffic and parking. But in my conversations with people, there are 3 other things I'd like to add to that list of things we should be considering. And the first is getting our big projects on track, and that's something I know a lot about. The second is focusing on our finances, and I do have a background in finance. And then the third is changing how we communicate with the people who live here. Today is really going to be the launch of my listening tour, and it will be 5 months long, and it will involve lots of knocking on doors and walks with Emma and events at homes, and you're welcome to participate in any way by signing in on the clipboard or just sending an email. You can find us online at electcormack.com.
What I want to suggest is that Alison's candidacy really comes at the right time. This is a tough time for our country, and I think many of us have been very troubled, frankly, by the divisiveness in the political debate. And that's why I started by saying that I thought Alison's candidacy came at a very good time, not just for our community, but for the larger political dialogue or debate. Because what I know her to be, the person I know her to be, and the kind of council member I know she will be, is a person who genuinely pulls everybody together. Not just some, but everyone. Someone who will not only be for all of us, but who will really get things done. Another generation of Palo Altans will say, I'm so thankful that there were people who came before us, who had us in mind, and who built a community that we could enjoy and be proud of. And that's Alison Cormack for City Council. Thank you all so very, very much.
She is thoughtful, she's smart, she's perceptive, but what she really has is focus. So what difference will Alison make on the council as we go next year from 9 to 7? She'll make an enormous difference. Thus far, she's the only woman who is running. We haven't had a majority of women on this council for 20 or 30 years. Adding another woman brings another perspective and adds that balance that we think is so important. I also know she does her homework without question. As I said, she's focused. If you believe in Alison, help with the campaign. Nothing does it like door-to-door. Walk for Alison. Come join up some Saturday morning. So with that, I would say, vote for Alison. Thank you.
So last weekend, my family sat down at our kitchen table, and we went through the ballots. And we talked about the candidates, and we talked about the propositions, and we all made our own decisions. And at the end, my husband said, next time we all vote, Mom's name will be on the ballot. So I want to encourage you all to vote this Tuesday, and I want to be sure you vote on November 6th as well. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you on the campaign trail.